Good morning, students. Yesterday we have seen protocol hierarchies in computer networking. Now we will see our next topic, that is connection oriented and connectionless service. First of all, we have to know what is connection oriented service and what is connectionless service. Yes, in BCA you have already learned what is connection oriented service and what is connectionless service. We know that TCP provides connection oriented service while UDP provides connectionless service. Now what is the difference between that? Yes, so in a TCP it provides a reliable delivery. What is reliable delivery? Means acknowledgement is given from the receiver side. For example, whenever I am sending datagram to the receiver side, yes, behind that, if TCP protocol is used, then after getting datagram from receiver side, receiver is sending simply a message to sender to inform that datagram is received by receiver. Yes, so that is the concept of reliability. Okay, so reliability is provided by TCP protocol, while in UDP this kind of reliability is not provided. So that's why UDP is connectionless service. Now another difference here, some services are 6 types of services are provided in a connection oriented and connectionless service. We will see one by one. Reliable message stream means here one example is given to us, that is sequence of pages. Means whenever data is sent from sender to receiver, at that time the whole datagram is divided into equal size packets. Yes, so this packet is sent one by one. Yes, it is called sequence of pages. Now second one is reliable byte stream. Yes, so byte stream means here one example is given to us, movie download. Whenever if the data is regarding video or pictures, so that data is not splitted into the small parts or small packets. Yes, so here the whole data is sent, so that is reliable byte stream. Next one is unreliable connection. So here one example is given to us, voice over IP. Voice over IP means what? Whenever calling is done using internet, so at that time this voice over IP means VoIP protocol is used. Yes, so here that is unreliable connection. Next one is unreliable datagram. So that unreliable datagram example is electronic junk mail. So here whether the datagram is received by the receiver or not, that kind of surety is not given. So that's why it is connectionless service. Next one is acknowledged datagram. So here acknowledged datagrams, so here example is given to us, that is text messaging. So text messaging means acknowledgement is given to us. Yes, but it is yet connectionless service. Request reply format. So that is the best example for request reply, that is database query. Actually in exam many times in a GTO papers this question is asked, what is the difference between connection oriented and connectionless service? So at that time you have to remember the difference between TCP and UDP protocol. Yes, so connection oriented in a connection oriented service, by bandwidth are more required. High bandwidth are used in connection oriented service, while in connectionless service low bandwidth are used. TCP is a best example in connection oriented service, while UDP is a best example in connectionless service. In connection oriented service, whenever the datagram is sent from the sender to receiver, so data path is fixed, while in connectionless service data path is not fixed. Connection oriented service is a reliable service, while connectionless service, that is not a reliable service. So this is the difference between connection oriented and connectionless service. Now we come to the next topic, that is already included in that, service primitives. So whenever we are sending data from one side to another side, so at that time which kind of operations are performed, they are considered as the service primitives. So here many operations are performed like listen, connect, accept, receive, send and disconnect. Yes, now we will see one by one. So here first operation is listen operation. Yes, so whenever sender is sending the datagram to the receiver. Now what do you mean by datagram? Means whatever the data we want to send from one computer to another computer. Yes, so that computer that want to send a data, that is considered as a sender or source, and that computer which is receiving that data, that computer is considered as a receiver or destination host. Yes, now whenever sender want to send data to the receiver, at that time what happened? So sender is sending the data to receiver, so that data is received by all receivers, but only that receiver, only one receiver, particular receiver is able to receive that data. Yes, so this kind of coding is done in a networking. A receiver who has a perfect physical and logical address of particular sender, that is able to receive that data. Yes, so at that time receiver is listening the request, whatever the request is sent by sender. So first operation is listen. Yes, here explanation is given to us. What is the explanation? Block waiting for incoming connection. Block waiting for incoming connection means what? जब तक सेंडर की तरफ से कुछ भी डेटा नहीं आता है, तब तक रिसीवर है वो ब्लॉक मोड में रहेगा. जब भी सेंडर है वो डेटा सेंड करेगा, तब ठीक है, रिसीवर की तरफ जो डेटा आएगा तब वो रिसीवर है वो अनब्लॉक हो जाएगा उस डेटा को रिसीव करने के लिए. यस, नाउ come to the next operation, that is connect operation. So establish connection with waiting peer. मैंने डेटा सेंड मुझे करना है, सामने वाले को रिसीव करना है. ठीक है, तो दोनों both hosts are ready for sending and receiving data. Yes, so both are ready. Sender is ready for sending the data and receiver is ready for receiving that data. So whenever both hosts are ready on both sides, at that time connection is established between these two hosts. Yes, so at that time connect operation is performed. Now next one is accept operation. Yes, so here whenever send, after establishing connection from sender to receiver, at that time receiver is ready to accept the datagram from sender. So receiver is sending one message Yes, acknowledgement message to sender that I am ready to getting the data or for getting that data. So at that time accept operation is performed, then receive operation. So block waiting for incoming message. ठीक है, जब तक नहीं आता है तब तक क्या होगा, रिसीवर ब्लॉक मोड में रहेगा. देन सेंड ऑपरेशन, तो sender is sending the data to the receiver. After sending and receiving data from both sides, now they want to disconnect with each other. So at that time disconnect operation is performed. Yes, simple. First listen operation is performed, मीन्स वो देखता है, सेंडर है वो ढूंढता है कि किसको मुझे डेटा सेंड करना है, रिसीवर को भी ढूंढता है कि कौन मुझे डेटा सेंड करने वाला है. सो लिसन ऑपरेशन इज परफॉर्म्ड. देन कनेक्ट, दोनों के बीच में कनेक्शन होता है, कनेक्ट ऑपरेशन इज परफॉर्म्ड. रिसीवर रेडी है कि भाई मैं एक्सेप्ट करूँगा तेरा डेटा, सो एक्सेप्ट ऑपरेशन इज परफॉर्म्ड. देन एक्चुअल में रिसीव करता है तो रिसीव ऑपरेशन भी परफॉर्म होगा. ठीक है, यहाँ पे रिसीव ऑपरेशन मतलब एक्सेप्ट करता है तो रिसीवर है वो सेंडर को मैसेज बता के मैं रेडी हूँ डेटा रिसीव करने के लिए, तो सेंडर उसको मैसेज भेजेगा ओके. ठीक है, तो कंफर्मेशन के लिए. ठीक है, तो वो तब रिसीव ऑपरेशन परफॉर्म होगा. नेक्स्ट वन इज सेंड ऑपरेशन. एक्चुअल में अब डेटा है वो सेंड होता है फ्रॉम सेंडर टू रिसीवर. So here send operation is performed. Yes. Next one is disconnect. So after sending the datagram, receiver is receiving that datagram, then disconnect operation is performed. So these are the service primitives. Got it, students? Okay. Now we come to the next one. So here this figure is explained very well with the help of different kind of operations. Yes. Here this is sender, this is receiver machine, this is server machine and this is client machine. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है कि दिस इज सर्विस कॉल्स. ठीक है, यहाँ पे ये ओएस के जो यहाँ पे जो फंक्शनलिटीज है ये यहाँ पे एक्सप्लेन की है. ठीक है, कर्नल, सो कर्नल इज अ मेन पार्ट ऑफ ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम. दिस इज प्रोटोकॉल स्टैक, विच काइंड ऑफ प्रोटोकॉल आर यूज्ड, different kind of drivers are used, that these all three are included in operating system. Same way here. Yes, so here sender, client is considered as a sender, this is receiver, whatever the request is sending, so that is sender. So here a first connect request, then accept response, then request for data. Yes, and server is replying. Then disconnect means client want to disconnect from server, then server is disconnect with client. Yes, so here जैसे यहाँ पे आप सिंपल सोच लो कि आप गूगल सर्वर में कुछ डेटा आपको फाइंड आउट करना है. ठीक है, तो ये आप क्लाइंट मशीन हो, ये गूगल सर्वर है. ठीक है, आपको कुछ चाहिए तो आप डायरेक्टली लिखते हो सर्च बार में कि क्या चाहिए, बट बिहाइंड में ये सारे ऑपरेशंस है वो परफॉर्म होते हैं. यस, ओके. नाउ रिलेशनशिप ऑफ सर्विसेज टू द प्रोटोकॉल्स, तो किस टाइप की रिलेशन रहती है. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे आपको एक शॉर्ट मतलब छोटी सी फिगर में आपको यहाँ पे बहुत कुछ एलैबोरेट कर दिया है. ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे दीज आर द लेयर्स. ठीक है, OSI के जो लेयर है, यस, एप्लीकेशन लेयर है, ट्रांसपोर्ट लेयर है, सेशन लेयर है, प्रेजेंटेशन लेयर है, नेटवर्क लेयर है, डेटा लिंक लेयर है, फिजिकल लेयर है. ठीक है, तो वो सारे लेयर्स है. तो यहाँ पे सिंपली यहाँ पे लिखा है लेयर K+1, लेयर K एंड लेयर K-1. फॉर एग्जाम्पल द वैल्यू ऑफ K is 2, so 2 + 1 3 and 2 - 1 1, so 1 layer, second layer, third layer. सपोज इसकी वैल्यू 4 है तो 4 5 ये हुआ थर्ड 4 5. ठीक है, तो ये कॉमन फिगर दिए कि हाउ द रिलेशनशिप ऑफ सर्विसेज आर रिलेटेड टू द प्रोटोकॉल्स. यस, तो यहाँ पे प्रोटोकॉल पे कैसे वर्क करता है, सो ईच एंड एवरी लेयर हैज़ अ प्रोटोकॉल, हर एक लेयर के पास प्रोटोकॉल है, ठीक है। प्रोटोकॉल क्या है, तो प्रोटोकॉल इज अ सेट ऑफ रूल्स, ठीक है। प्रोटोकॉल में भी क्या है, एक कोडिंग ही है, ठीक है। आपका जो सॉफ्टवेयर कोई बनाते हैं हम, ठीक है, कोई एप्लीकेशन बनाते तो कैसे कोडिंग करते हैं, तो प्रोटोकॉल बनाने के लिए भी यहाँ पे भी कोडिंग ही रहता है। यस, so protocol is a set of rules through that they are working on each and every layer. So each and every layer has a different or unique protocol. For example, if we are talking about the application layer, yes, so in an application layer there are so many protocols like HTTP protocol, HTTPS protocol, DNS protocol, then SMTP protocol, POP protocol. Yes, there are so many protocols are available, FTP protocols. So these protocols are included in a application layer. Now, yes, then if we are talking about the transport layer, okay, तो अगर हम ट्रांसपोर्ट लेयर की बात करते हैं तो इसमें मेनली दो प्रोटोकॉल्स है, TCP एंड UDP। नेटवर्क लेयर की अगर बात करते हैं तो नेटवर्क लेयर में दो प्रोटोकॉल्स हैं, सॉरी उसके वर्जन्स बहुत सारे ज़्यादा है, लेकिन नेटवर्क लेयर में लाइक आईपी है। आईपी हम जैसे डालते हैं कि कोई पर्टिकुलर कोई मशीन है, ठीक है, जो सर्वर मतलब जो नेट के साथ मतलब नेटवर्क में है, तो उसका आईपी क्या है, ठीक है। आईपी मीन्स इंटरनेट प्रोटोकॉल, सो दैट इंटरनेट प्रोटोकॉल इज इन अ नेटवर्क लेयर। तो इंटरनेट प्रोटोकॉल के बहुत सारे वर्जन्स हैं, जैसे कि इंटरनेट प्रोटोकॉल आईपी प्रोटोकॉल, IPv4 प्रोटोकॉल, IPv6 प्रोटोकॉल, ठीक है, RIP प्रोटोकॉल। तो ऐसे बहुत सारे प्रोटोकॉल्स हैं, ठीक है। तो हर एक लेयर में अलग अलग प्रोटोकॉल्स है। तो प्रोटोकॉल है, ठीक है, तो हर एक लेयर में जब भी हम हेडर ऐड करते हैं तो उसके साथ है वो प्रोटोकॉल भी ऐड होते हैं, ठीक है। तो किस तरह से वो डेटा है हम सेंड करते हैं, तो सिंपल इस फिगर के थ्रू आपको दिखाया है। ओके, नाउ ओके, ये जो टॉपिक है वो हम नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में डिस्कस करेंगे। थैंक यू स्टूडेंट्स।